Craig Bolanos joining us now, co-founder, wealth advisor, VestGen Wealth Partners. Craig, I want to say off the bat that I appreciate any administration's effort to try and help young people save. And I think there's some really cool things about the Trump accounts, which go live tomorrow. I will also note that it's kind of confusing, Craig. I've read so many different things in so many different places, and I feel like we don't really know all the rules yet. Maybe we're learning more as the day comes tomorrow when they go live. Welcome to the show.
Hey, listen, thanks for having me on. I think more to come. That's what I always say, more to come. It's like a lot of things, the details, kind of like tax laws, they get ironed out in real time.
Right.
But the takeaway for everybody is if you've got someone that you know, you've got someone that you love, and they are under the age of 18, you owe it to them and your family to look at these Trump accounts, because a Trump account is essentially a IRA paired with a 529 plan. It's got tax benefits. It's got investment merit. I think it's not going to be a replacement for anything, but it's an enhancement to items that people are already using.
Yeah, it's like an IRA with some like off-ramps at certain times, right? Like you are saving this money and maybe you can go to college, or maybe you can go to a down payment to a house, or maybe you keep it like a traditional IRA, you go to 65. What I'm confused about are some of the, I think it's post-tax dollars, it would seem, unless it's from an employer, but that's their issue. Which I think is really cool. If employers start offering this for your kids, that'd be great. It seems like it's post-tax and it's also still deferred tax. So are we getting taxed twice on these things? Or at least we're getting taxed and then our kid gets taxed.
Like the non-deductible IRA. So, John, here's how I think everyone should play this. One, if you've got kids that are born between 2025 and upcoming 2028, get this account open. Why? Because there could be free money in it.
Oh, yeah.
How much free money? As much as $1,000 if the child was born between January 1 of 25 and December of 28. Well, maybe your children, maybe your grandchildren are already 8, 9, or 10. Don't fret. You, too, can still open an account. There is no guarantee that they will get free money matching from the government, but there is huge money that's been pledged from Michael Dell, the Dell family, and others, where there is going to be money going to children that qualify. Just those qualification standards haven't been worked out yet. So you've got after-tax money going in, you've got tax-deferred growth, you've got dirt cheap, low-cost, index-based investments. You have an opportunity to use this money for college, or you have an opportunity to allow this money to grow like an IRA. And imagine if you start putting money away early, the miracle of compounding, John, this could be worth an awful lot of money down the road.
Yeah, I mean, I got a kid that was born in March of 2025. I signed up on day one. David's going to get $1,000 in his name, and you let that alone grow till he's in retirement. And even with inflation for the next 60 years, it's still higher than the average retirement account today, Craig. It's wild what even $1,000 at the age of 1 year old will do. So if you have a kid during that time, it's a no-brainer. It's free money. Now, do you contribute more to it? Do you go to 529s? Craig, I guess that's left the devil in the details as they get worked out. Is a good conversation to have between you and someone like you, in fact.
Well, you know what? In fact, I think this is such a hot topic, John, for anybody listening. If you go out to GetRetired.com, that's GetRetired.com. We have a free guide to Trump accounts that's available for download. Download your Trump account guide today from GetRetired.com so you, too, can empower the up-and-coming generation with fiscal discipline and great investment skills.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people, don't like the president. I know he's a very divisive person, no doubt, obviously. It's an understatement of the year, perhaps, Craig. But if you have free money sitting on the table, don't leave that there simply because you don't like the guy who signed the bill. In fact, this has been kind of a bipartisan idea that's gone back for decades. It was just part of the one big beautiful bill, and that was able to get it over the finish line. But both parties have supported
John,
stuff like this.
All legislators put their name on things. Everyone loves Roth IRAs, but it came from Senator Roth. I'm sure people had strong opinions about that too. So maybe there would be more adoption if it didn't carry Trump's name.
That's what I'm saying.
But let's look past at that, make data-driven decisions. I want everybody to learn more about Trump accounts right now.
Yeah, GetRetiredStayRetired.com. I'm going to download that, Craig, because I'm as confused as all get out. But I'm getting David his $1,000, and we'll go from there. Okay, let's go from there as well. How are we feeling right now today? Oil's down, markets, new records. We're getting a little mixed messages about what's happening in the Middle East, but all signs, or at least arrows, seem to point to an improving situation.
Well, listen, it's not all clear yet, but we have to just breathe a sigh of relief. I mean, John, do it with me. Ooh, 2 weeks ago, oil was $108 a barrel for West Texas Intermediate. That's what we utilize in North America. We've gone from 108 to back under 90. Now, we've got a long way to go to get into the high 60s where we were in February, but I think it's just a matter of time to get there. I think the frustration for a lot of people is going to be that the price at the pump isn't going to instantly reflect the discounting price of oil. That has to do with supply chains and what dealers went ahead and paid for their tanks to get full. But over time, this is a great thing for the American consumer.
Now, fool me once, shame on me. I will say that there was a supposed deal a couple weeks ago. Now, Brent crude didn't drop as low as it has now, but it did drop into the low 90s briefly and then shot right back up again. So there is, and I'm not saying this should deliver your marketing or your market strategy, but I mean, there is still a reason to be apprehensive until things are signed on the dotted line and we see that straight open, is there not?
Oh, no, there is. Nothing is done until it's actually done. I mean, we had peaked, high in April, went all the way down into the low 80s, right back into the mid 100s, right. And now back to, so, who knows, John? I mean, we'll find out. But I think there's a consensus and a belief now, especially when you've got language from the Iranian state media, meaning the media that the Iranian state controls, that they're working to resume normal operations. That is a game changer because I haven't seen that over the month of March, April, not until today, May 27th.
1 minute left. We need to have more time to talk about this, but I've seen a few companies now start wondering aloud. Uber said this, are we paying what we pay for AI? Are we getting the return on that? Is it just growing pains for companies that are spending a lot of money to get the AI and may not have a tangible show in revenue of its benefits? Is that just going to be part of the AI rollout story?
The short answer is yes. I mean, that parallels the massive amount of money, and it wasn't an immediate return on investment for all the early adopters of what I call the internet age. But boy, if you were able to stick with it, you were a well-capitalized company, and you were able to allow technology to enhance the human experience in the same way we're talking about AI enhancing the human experience, the multiples of revenue of invested capital for companies making the investment, it's just unbelievable. So I think this trend is going to stick. I don't think we're going to be underinvested anytime soon. GetRetiredStayRetired.com for the Trump account how-to, and also all the great things that you do. Craig, you're such a great voice on the station. I think I told you last Friday when you in for John. I'll tell you on this show, too. You're a huge resource for us. Thank you for your time. Oh, no, great to be with you and your audience. Everyone's so well informed. That's why I love doing it.
VestGen Wealth Partners, GetRetiredStayRetired.com.